Friends, I continue the stream. I am merely showing you, I don't know what happened to my first part of the stream. I'm merely showing you what has been all over the internet today. And this is just a Sunday in Russia, okay? Well, I have lots to show you, and I have lots to tell you. Stay with me today, because this is, in my opinion, this is the day when I think Russia has started disintegrating. This is it. You've been asking me many times, when do I think Russia, things will start happening in Russia? Well, they are happening now. Hang on. Says it, I'm back. I apologize. I'm having difficulties with equipment. I apologize. I am having some technical difficulties. I've been, playing with this new system. I want to show you the videos. You gotta see them. You gotta see them, folks. You gotta see what Russia has become. Anyway, it started today. And for the past couple days, I have been thinking over and discussing to friends, because there was a wave on anti-Semitism in Russia, and it was strange. I had not seen anything like that before. It was growing. There were meetings, and Telegram channels were pumping this hate into the media space, saying, we stand with Palestine, Israel needs to get out of Palestine, and all of that. And it was unusual, okay? And I figured, hey, I gotta do two streams. First stream is, I'm gonna talk about Z people, who they are and why they are pumping, how they are pumping so much hate into the informational space. And the stream tomorrow, I'm gonna make about why Russians and Russian Z people hate Jews. And as I was preparing for today's stream, the violence erupted against Jewish people in Russia. There was a plane on the way en route to Dagistan, and it was there to land, refuel, and fly further to Moscow. And I guess it's full of Russian Jewish who are fleeing Israel, who are fleeing the war right now, who are moving to Moscow. And all of a sudden, there were rumors that these Jewish people are gonna onboard the plane and stay in Dagestan. So this is what happened. Okay, hope I will. So So people just started gathering in Dagestan and threatening the Jewish. This is the airport terminal, and how can I comment? See for yourself what is happening there right now. These people are storming the airport. And there's more footage. They break into the terminal, obviously. Notice how there's no police to be found anywhere around. Russia is so militarized. It has the army that is fighting the Ukrainians. It has the military riot police that's supposed to disperse Russian people when they start protesting. But as soon as something serious starts going on, Russian police is nowhere to be found. We saw that at the Wagner mutiny. We're seeing it right now. Where are they? Oh, just hanging out. Nice. Taking a chill. Okay. What's next? And these are people. The plane landed at Dagistan airport. Okay, it landed. And no one really knew what was going on. And no one was, taking people into the terminal. So they opened the door of the plane and, this is what's happening in Dagestan right now. And this is a video how local boys are checking for the cars, looking for the Jews. I wonder what they're gonna do if they find them. Again, folks, this is not Nazi Germany. This is not the 40s. Not the 30s. This is Russia. Sunday, 29th of October, 2023. Unbelievable. Whoa. And then you see this, boys, local boys, looking for Jews inside the plane. Unbelievable. And this is people reporting from inside the plane.
И не пытайтесь открыть двери самолета. На улице разъяренная толпа, которая не знает, откуда мы прибыли и зачем. Вполне возможно, мы тоже попадем под раздачу. Пожалуйста, оставайтесь на своих местах в самолете и выполняйте все указания бортпроводников. Благодарю за внимание.
And this is the ship, the airplane commander, the pilot is screaming at people to get the hell inside of the plane. Because to get the doors closed and to stay inside. Because what's happening, well, you've seen what's happening with your own eyes, Look at this nice fella right here. Oh, he's just on the wing of the aircraft. Ain't it nice? You know, what great security force, great police, great riot police, you know, great Russian authorities. Oh, ain't it lovely? And we are seeing the violence against the police. Actually, there are, you know, probably a couple of good policemen there. And they're definitely not a force to stand in a way of this crowd. Nice boys, look at them, looking for Jews. Unbelievable. They're just breaking the airport, they're breaking the, taking the girls out. Nice, nice, Russia. Palestine, this is not Palestine, okay? This is Russia. This is not Saudi Arabia. This is Russia. I apologize for the sound. It's, you know, I'm just doing it on the go, you know. Unbelievable. But more people are on the way to the airport. Nice, peaceful, friendly people in Dagestan. Look. They're all rushing to the airport. They just want to join the party, you know? They want to get into the action. And this is the video. They found an Uzbek person, okay? And obviously they're trying to do something to him. And then he's telling that he's not a Jewish, he's Uzbek. And they're telling him, you prove it. You prove it. Speak Uzbek language. And then, you know, nice. Now they have to prove in Russia they're Russian or Uzbek or non-Jewish, you know, in Russia. Or else. Look at these faces, man. And this is the crowd. Oh, they cover their faces. Local boys, you know. Very brave, very nice. Why don't you show your faces? Look at this crowd, huh? Peaceful people. Just looking for that passengers of the plane who that landed from Tel Aviv. Just to say hello, welcome to Dagestan. Those women in the plane, what did they do to this? I guess it's a just useless question. How the hell do I get rid of it? Oh, that's how. Folks, I obviously am very, I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling very emotional right now. I don't really understand what the hell happened to my country and to my people. What the hell happened? um, I thought that it couldn't get any worse when Russia attacked Ukraine. And it's getting worse. On top of what's happening in Ukraine, what the Russians have done to the Ukrainians, they start doing it to the Jews. I repeat, I am Jew today. I stand with people of Israel, and I send my prayers and my love, and I ask God to send safety to those people. Absolutely innocent people just minding their own business, passing through Dagestan. I am asking God to send them safety and get them hell out of there. I am standing right now with all people of Israel, and again, I don't understand what is happening with Russia. It seems like there's a virus, It's gotten inside of people's heads, not heads, hearts, because it's probably not affecting the heads, but the hearts. And it's been changing them. It's been changing for 20 months now, and this eruption is what we're seeing. Folks, this is it. Russia has made its choice. Russia has taken its path. This is it. I've said before that there will be others after Wagner mutiny. There will be more violence, but I didn't know that the violence would be against Jewish. You watch, you mark my words, you write them down. This is the beginning of the end. This is the start of this road, of this path that Russian people have taken, and this is leading them to the darkest corner of life. I can't think of anything darker than that. Manhunting Jews for them being Jews. I gotta tell you a story. When I came to the United States, I was struggling. I couldn't speak English. I couldn't. I didn't have enough money. I didn't have any money. I couldn't fly to see my mom and dad. I missed them. I missed them so much. And I couldn't even call them because back then, it was pre-internet era. Back then, 1 minute of call time to Russia from the USA was $3. And I could only afford 10 minutes every Saturday. I called my mom and dad, and basically I didn't speak much to them. I was just listening to their voices. Okay, it was hard. And then I was looking for a job, and there was a Jewish fella who gave me a job. His name was Stanley. And he was a member of a large Jewish family in Old Orchard Beach, Maine. And, I started working at one of his properties. I started working, picking up cigarette butts, watching over the front desk when no one was around, scraping the pavement, cleaning it, just doing the dirtiest and the hardest work. And I was getting paid like $6 an hour, or $6, I think. And then I guess that guy, the Jewish guy, he saw something in me. And he promoted me to a different job and to a different job. And, we became friends in the process. And he made me the manager of his business, one of his businesses. And then another one, and another one. And after a few years, I was managing all his properties. And he became my best friend. And the Jewish family, they took me in as one of their own. They used to call me Kostya Weinstein, as not my last name. And I ate with them. I worked for them. I was paid by them. I made money for them. I had a good times with them. I had bad times with them. There were troubles. There were blue skies. There were clouds. There were storms. I stayed with that family for 9 years. And they paid for my school. Well, for a part of it. Okay. And originally, I borrowed money from them. They were kind enough to give me the money. And they didn't take the money when I was trying to repay them. They said, oh, that's a gift. Okay. This people in Old Orchard Beach, this family, they changed my life. They gave me life, okay? What if they were not playing in Dagestan right now? And then this crazy crowd would be going after them just because they're Jews? For the fact, that they're Jewish. What about someone's mothers and fathers and daughters and sisters, sons are not playing? Folks, I really have a hard time understanding what the hell is going on there, Again, this is not Nazi Germany. This is not 1937, 38, 39, 40. This is Russia, 23. I have so many friends who are Jewish. I've been to Israel many times. My best friend, an American, he passed away. He was my best friend. He was Jewish. My best friend now is also Jewish. Great people, generous, kind, fair. Why do Russians want to kill them? Why are they manhunting them? Okay, I gotta. Let me see what's happening. So basically, there was a huge crowd that gathered, and I showed you the videos, gathered at the airport, broken into the airport, police nowhere to be found, riot police nowhere to be found, army nowhere to be found. Of course, they're busy in Ukraine, killing Ukrainians. Politicians, nowhere to be found. Politicians, they're probably on their planes out of that place. So this crowd has stormed the airport. From what I understand, they're going to be looting and breaking inside the airport. And they got onto the airfield. And they got on top of the plane. You saw the picture of the guy jumping up and down on the window, on the wing by the windows. The passengers are scared. Obviously, the plane cannot take off. Okay. Let me see. The reports keep on coming in. Right outside this airport, right now they're reporting there are huge crowds. And they stop everyone, and search the cars, the buses, the cop cars, everyone for the Jews. What are they going to do with the Jews? What if they find them? What the hell is going on? Police, at least some police, is at the airport. And there's people, well, I don't know if they're people, I can't really call them people. They are, you better see this.
очень больная, ахи!
They're trying to kidnap a family with little kids. I don't think they're people, they're animals. Police is just a piece of decoration there. This is such a good example of how Russian government works, folks. This is classic. This is classic. Check this out. The authorities of Dagestan are reporting that the situation is under control, and Siloviki, which is riot police, KGB and the agencies, Siloviki, who can use violence against people, who have legal right to do that, they're controlling that situation. Everything is under control. Well, watch this video. They are making Siloviki apologize for interfering with the crowd. Apologize. There's people who are part of the government power agencies are apologizing. Another picture just came in. They're searching, these people searching for the Jewish who came from Israel, supposedly. Yeah, this is what they do. Look. This is how they search the plane. Yeah, I kid you not. Check them out. They're looking inside of the turbine. How about that, folks? Again, this is happening right now in the south of Russia in the Caucasus. How do you like this video? Hang on. This one I showed already. They're trying to, they're basically trying to destroy the police car. Hang on. Notice the flags of Palestine. That's Russia, by the way, inside Russia. the flags of Palestine everywhere. More news are coming in. Lots of people making observations. Then when lots of men get onto the streets in Russia, then the police and all Siloviki, they simply evaporate. Like they never existed, you know? And by the way, today, what's happening today is actually it's a showcase. I saw that before. I'm thinking right now, I'm trying to bring up the memories. This happened before. 1986, Nagorno-Karabakh. Azerbaijanians and Armenians started for some crazy reason killing each other. You know, cutting the throats, literally. You know, Nagorno-Karabakh, 1986. The first violence erupted in the USSR. The entire country was shocked, but this is pretty much how it was happening. Okay, just as it's happening right now. It used to be the Armenians, now it's the Jewish. But by the way, the crowd has taken the entire airport right now and searching staff-only rooms for the Jewish hiding there. Ay. Oh, the police has just opened a criminal investigation about the mass riots in Dagestan. Really? Really? At least, you know, they're not anywhere to be found inside the airport, but they are telling the whole world that they will start investigating. Why don't you freaking stop it right now? Look at that. Even RT is showing, you know, live from the airport. And when Margarita Simonyan jumping on the train, well, guess what? That's the country you have helped build. Okay? This is the result of your 20-year-old work. This is what's happening. People are out of control. And I mean, what kind of people are they anyway? They're just manhunting people for a simple reason of them being Jewish. Russia, 2023. That's not Nazi Germany, okay? Russia, I repeat, Russia, 2023. Folks, don't forget. Mark it down, you know. Don't forget. Watch the footage. Watch it over and over again. Watch what I showed you. This is what Russia has become. I am, to say I'm ashamed is to say nothing at all. I feel all over again. Like I was feeling when the first attacks of Ukrainians started. It's freaking cold in here. What can I say? How can I comment this situation, folks? I don't really know. People write me on Telegram that they are with me on that. Thank you. I have said, please forgive me, so many times that I think that word has lost the meaning. Please forgive us. It doesn't cut it anymore. I mean, folks, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I certainly not gonna turn on the live stream chat. I don't want to speak. I don't want to. I just want to. Well, I'm obviously gonna be watching what's happening. More live news coming in. Oh my gosh. The bus that the crowd wasn't letting out of the airport was full of children and with their parents that came from Israel after getting medical treatment there. Unbelievable. There are footage of them trying to get into the bus, and then inside the bus they're showing them Russian passports, and I don't want to show you. It's too heavy. You know, I gotta tell you that I don't remember much of anti-Semitism in Russia back in the days. I had friends Jewish. I went to school with Jewish. There was a few guys, not too many, but there were a few, and none of us even thought of nationalities. We had Armenians, we had a Georgian guy, we had Jews, we had Russians, Ruskies, we had a Belarusian girl. We didn't even know our nationalities. We were just growing up together. And these people who are storming the airport right now, folks, I don't understand. What's wrong with them? They're my generation, give or take. We were being brought up not caring of the nationality of anyone. What has happened to Russian people? Where did they take the wrong turn? Anyone, please explain, because I'm lost. The reports are coming in that the head Muslim guy of Dagestan is addressing them on TV, of course, saying, please do not stop, this violence, not going to stop the violence in Palestine. And who else? The deputy of a senator is also saying something. Well, good thing that you have woken up. I'm waiting for the reports of anyone hurt or not. Well, at least a few cops started moving in. Let me show you. It looks like, well, at least cops are trying to do something. But the reports are coming that no one is being touched inside the airport terminal, inside the building. This is let me show you another video right now. So there are police. That's what's going on inside the terminal right now. There's police, and there's plenty of police I'm seeing. And they're just talking. They're just talking to the rioters. You know, that's it. Nice talk. These people came to the airport with one goal, folks, to manhunt the Jews. These people who are standing right here, right now, it's all on video. And the cops, instead of arresting everyone, instead of, you know, bringing back the law and order, they're just standing there, hanging out and talking. And people taking pictures in front of them. Nice. Oh, yo. Show us the plane. Show us what's inside the plane. Where are the people? Are they safe? What's happened to them? This is what concerns me the most right now. Looks like the cops just gonna let them go back home. Well, please forgive me doesn't cut it, you know. Please forgive us doesn't cut it. Please. Folks, I apologize. Not the typical stream. I'm not feeling well. Keep on thinking if my friends, my Jewish friends were on the plane. Hell, what difference does it make? Okay? It's just regular innocent people in that plane. And this huge wild crowd of the animals are trying to get them. I don't know what they will do. Kill them or what? They're trying to get inside the plane just for one simple reason, because they're Jewish. Russia, October 2023. There wasn't any anti-Semitic. Well, I shouldn't say there wasn't any. Nothing like this in my life I've seen. Nothing like this. Not anywhere. Anywhere. This is crazy. my friends, the Russian patriotic Z channels have woken up. Zelensky is already using the events in Dagestan to discredit the people of Russia. We all saw the footage. People of Russia just discredited themselves big time. But the propaganda saying Zelensky is already using that to try to discredit. Holy moly. Russian anti-Semitism and hate to the other people are systematic and very deep. That's what Zelensky just wrote in his social network, most likely Facebook or Twitter. And now he's using the people of Caucasus to prove that Russia has system anti-Semitism. Can anyone explain me? Please explain me, stupid. What? We just saw the footage. We just saw the videos of how people, they were making these videos themselves and uploading themselves, okay? We saw it from the very inside. We saw the faces. We saw how they were running towards airplane. We saw how we're on top of the airplane. Isn't that discrediting themselves? No, it's the Ukrainians' fault. Okay, he's trying to use this peaceful, unharmful event. You know, this is not riots. This is just an event. And evil Zelensky is trying to use it to discredit the people of Russia. Unbelievable. Now they're saying that airport of Makhachkala has been freed from the crowd. Well, I only believe it when I see it, you know, that's all. Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Israel has just confirmed that it's monitoring the situation. Well, good. And inside airport of Makhachkala, there are a few citizens of Israel. That's coming from Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And there are a few local Jewish community members. They're trying to evacuate them to Moscow, but so far unsuccessfully. There are observations coming in. Well, looks like everyone starts waking up. Usually after I stop streaming, about 90 minutes, everyone else starts getting the news, you know. Same thing as a Wagner mutiny. So right now there are news coming in from Dagestan. People note that among the crowd, they were not too many young people born after 2000 or so, Generation Z. The average age looks on the pictures 27, 30 years old. Well, it's young enough to me, you know, it's not that old. 27, 30 is young. Reuters are reporting from the airport of Dagestan now. Well, good. Attorney General of Dagestan starts investigating this criminal investigation. Mass riots. Oh my gosh. A Russian patriotic Z channel is informing everyone that a few hundred people are taking part in an event, in a protest that is happening right next to Makhachkala airport, where on Sunday evening, which is Sunday evening there right now, a plane from Israel landed from Tel Aviv. The crowd is protesting against Palestinian-Israeli conflict. Oh, that's not Zit. That's TASS. That's Russia's national news agency. You see, they're peacefully protesting against Palestinian-Israeli conflict. From what I heard them say, from what I saw them run for, they were manhunting the Jews. They were not protesting against this Palestinian-Israeli conflict. They were manhunting the Jews on the territory of Russian Federation, folks. No more, no less, you know. This, you see, that's the propaganda starts working. Putin is silent. The Moscow politicians are silent. Dagestan had said that it's everything is under control, but there was an attempt to wreak havoc in the republic. So everyone else, and I mean Russian politicians, they are keeping silent. So this head Muslim guy, the Sheikh Ahmad Afandi, is saying that it was a mistake to do that. Well, no, genius, you know, yes, it was a mistake. Okay, police has started moving in mass, and the rioters are running away. I hope it's truth. Folks, this was an attempt of pogrom. Pogrom. You know, this topic was a taboo when I was growing up. So much of a taboo that I only learned of pogroms after I got married in 2000. My wife and me went to see a play in a local theater in Maine, and it was called Fiddler on the Roof. And this is, to my shame, where I learned that in Russian Empire, in 1905, in the beginning of the century, 20th century, they were pogroms. Honestly, I didn't believe it first. But then I, investigated, obviously. I researched. And yes, there were pogroms. And I was very bitter to learn that something like that was done to the Jewish, Russian Jewish, 1905, 2023. The virus was never cured. It was just there sleeping. And this is the nation, this is the country that suffered from Nazis in Germany so much. And this is the country where Russian Jews, Soviet Jews, were taken to the concentration camps and killed by tens of thousands, exterminated, okay? And this is happening in Russia, pogroms. I think I'm going crazy, you know? I don't know what to say. All right, let's check out more. They closed down the airport of Makhachkala. Well, obviously. All right, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Israel has made an official statement. The state of Israel is taken very seriously to the attempts to harm Israeli citizens and Jews in the entire world. Prime Minister team, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and main Department of National Security are monitoring very closely for the events unfolding in the south of Russia and Dagestan. That Israel is expecting that Russian law enforcement will be protecting all Israeli citizens and Jews wherever they would be in Russia, and they can act against the rioters and against wild actions aimed at against Jews and Israelis. The ambassador of Israel in Russia, Alex Ben-Tzvi, is working with Russian government to provide security for the Jews and for the Israeli citizens there. Well, good that Israel is monitoring and watching. Good, at least they're doing something. Now, the head of North Ossetia region, Sergei Minyailo, just came out with a statement. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. All that is happening right now is a provocation that was planned from outside of Russia. The North Caucasus is international and multi-confessional land. I'm sure that this wave of xenophobia that we are seeing right now in the regions right next to us, no kidding, is being wormed from the outside of our country. Yeah, it's Ukrainians' fault. It's the evil Americans, the Satanists. Yeah, I know. How, of course, these people surrounding the plane, these people beating the cops, they're Americans. Of course, they're not Russians. Of course, they're Americans. Did you have any doubts? Now they started coming up with statements. Everything's under control, under control. Show us the pictures. All right, I'm seeing RT pictures, RT feed right now. Let me not really control. Let me show you what control they're talking about. These people are just leisurely walking away. What the hell? This is the situation under control. I'm trying to think on how many Jewish friends I still have inside Russia. A dozen at least. Among them, couple very close friends. One of my closest friend is Jewish. One of my closest friend, another friend is Uzbek. What advice I'm gonna give them tomorrow? I'm gonna call every single one. I'm gonna voice my position. I'm gonna say, get the hell out of the country as soon as you can. Because this is just the early bird warning on what's to come. I am pretty sure, pretty darn sure, the Russians have chosen the path for the country to develop. I have no more questions. Okay, I understand the direction where Russia is going to. And we'll be playing it from there. How? How is this possible? How used to be a normal country not too long ago? No, it wasn't. You know what? I'm wrong. It wasn't a normal country because people don't change overnight like that. It means that they were putting masks on. They were keeping those beasts inside that we saw in the videos today, that I saw at least. They were keeping them somewhere invisible for the others, somewhere inside. And when the time came, those beasts just came out, you know. So it was never a normal country. It was just pretending to be one. Well, I was fooled. I was definitely fooled. Margarita Simonyan came up with a harsh critic and she's cursing and insulting Zelensky. She's calling him imbecile. So she said the imbecile said the Russian anti-Semitism and deep hatred to other nations are systematic. It's a system. We don't have to believe anyone, okay? Don't believe Simonyan, don't believe Zelensky. Just look at the videos. Look at the footage. I'm pretty sure tomorrow they will say, oh, it's deep fake. That's the evil American Satanist technology, that it wasn't really people. It was all filmed at the green screen and it never happened in Makhachkala, you know? But you know what? They can say it tomorrow morning. But these things will keep on happening over and over again. Israeli Prime Minister has also made a statement. He joined the statement of Israeli Foreign Ministry. Rosaviatsia, which is the watchdog, the Russian National Aviation Association, has just announced that the airport has been freed of all rioters. Well, thank you for calling. Thank Rosaviatia for calling them rioters, who they are. They're not just rioters. They weren't rioters. I'm sorry. They weren't rioting. They were manhunting the Jews. We saw that. We heard that. That's right there in the video. When they steal, the building is full of them right now, as of 1:06 a.m., 13 minutes ago. But from what I understand, the situation is slowly de-escalating, and the police at least is protecting the Jewish and the probably not Jewish inside the plane. Thank goodness. Again, folks, this is a dark page in the history of my country. How many more dark pages to come? It's like reading a book, a dark book, many pages. But let me wrap it up. As a summary, I gotta tell you that I am incredibly ashamed, and I'm incredibly hurt by this event. I am a Jew today. I stand with Israel. I stand with all the people in Makhachkala, the Jewish in Makhachkala, with the Jewish in Russia. I'm sending them my prayers, and I will finish the stream with a prayer, of course. I will pray. I am with you. Again, to say I am ashamed is to say nothing at all. First it was Ukraine, then it's Ukraine and Israel, the Ukrainians and the Jewish. We have a couple Jewish people, couple Jewish fellows, coming to breakfast every morning. I saw them this morning. They're good friends of mine. What am I going to tell them tomorrow? Anyway, this is a bad sign for Russia. This is an early bird. This is is just a little preview what's coming. I honestly didn't think that the Jewish will be targeted. This is like a cold shower for me. But we all have seen what happened in Makhachkala. Remember when there was Wagner immunity? I told you that the more will come. The others are going to be there in Russia. Well, we start seeing them. I am pretty sure that tomorrow propaganda is going to be irate. They're going to be making excuses for these people, saying Ukrainian propaganda has brainwashed them. They're not guilty. Well, we all saw that with our own eyes today. Tomorrow they're going to be irate, putting all the blame onto anyone but Russians, but the Dagestanians, but those people who were at the airport minutes ago. All the blame will be on the others, and they will try to use that in their favor. But you know what? The genie is out of the bottle. And if I was you, those in the Kremlin, I'd be freaking out right now. Because what you gonna do when they come for you? First, it'll be the Jewish. But then, it'll be you, everyone else, including you in the Kremlin. And they will come from Dagestan. Okay, folks, I gotta get some sleep. 30,000 people watching right now. Thank you for coming. Thank you. You share the good times and the bad times with me, and I really appreciate it. It is an honor to have you here. Let's pray together, and my prayer will be very short today. I don't want to say anything further. Just join me, please. Dear Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for very much for giving us everything. Dear Lord, I am thanking you for all the food that you have given us today and put on our tables. The warmth of the houses, apartments, and homes that we have, the roofs over our heads. Thank you, and thank you for the people that love us and we love who we love. Thank you for giving them, putting them into our lives. Please help our children, keep them safe and healthy. Dear Lord, please help stop the bloodshed in Ukraine. I am asking you to reach out and touch the hearts and souls of people responsible and capable, and do whatever is necessary. Please help stop the bloodshed. Help all the Ukrainians who have been affected, answer their prayers, and make their wishes come true, please. Dear Lord, I am asking you to help those who innocent who are being targeted by the beasts. I am asking for the Jewish in Makhachkala, all who are the targets of the MANHUNT, at the airport and outside the airport. I am asking you to send all people who are in danger to safety. I'm asking you to keep everyone safe. Let them leave Dagistan safely, so not one hair from their heads is touched. I am also asking for all Jewish people all over the world. Please help them. Keep them safe. I am asking you for the country Israel. Bring peace and keep everyone who lives there in safety. Thank you so much, dear Lord. Thank you for allowing us to pray in this community. Thank you for allowing us to congregate every single day. Thanks for everyone who's praying along with me, and I'm asking, and thank you for everyone who's just watching us pray. I'm asking you to hear and answer everyone's prayer and make everyone's wish come true. Dear Lord, please help everyone who is on the prayers list or simply praying to you right now. Asking for help, asking for support, asking for life, asking for forgiveness. Not necessarily in church, anywhere. Anyone who's reaching out to you, please hear, answer their prayer, and make their wishes come true. Please help everyone who is on our list in our community. You know their needs better and wishes and fears much better than I do. Please help everyone. Thank you, dear Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you, friends. I will see you tomorrow. I hope tomorrow I will bring you better news than today. Thank you so much. I love you. Carthago delenda est.